this woman saw a dog trapped in a hot car, a cop immediately came looking for the owner. When Golden, Colorado resident Tina stumbled across a distressed doggie trapped in a hot car, she immediately called the authorities. And when a cop arrived on the scene, she went looking for the animal's irresponsible owner. However, when she caught up with him, he didn't want to listen. Golden lies at the foot of Front Range in the Rocky Mountains. Thanks to the hills that surround it, the city sits within a sheltered valley. Therefore, it enjoys higher average temperatures than the rest of Colorado. July tends to be the hottest month for the near 19,000 residents of Golden. It's then that temperatures can soar to 73 degrees Fahrenheit and rarely drop lower than 48 degrees Fahrenheit. And the July of 2018 was shaping up to be another glorious summer. On one particular Saturday that month, Tina was out walking her dog, presumably taking advantage of the balmy weather Golden was enjoying. However, her day took a concerning turn when she noticed an animal in dire need of attention. The creature in question was a large dog, and it was trapped inside a scorching hot vehicle. To make matters worse, the panting pooch appeared to be in distress. It kept approaching a barely open window and barking through the crack. Luckily, Tina had heard the animal's desperate calls for help and had came to its help. Recalling what she found inside the blistering car in July 2018, she told KDVR it was going back and forth across the front seat, running back and forth and panting. Tina added, "My first thought was, not again." She was presumably referring to the estimated thousands of dogs that die in hot cars each and every year. Most of them sadly succumb to suffocation and heat stroke. According to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, on hot days, temperatures inside vehicles can soar to 112 degrees in less than half an hour, and that's with the windows slightly open. With that in mind, back in Golden, Tina was having a hard time processing what she was seeing. "It breaks my heart because it's distressful," she explained. "Even if we're in the car for a short amount of time with the windows up, it's distressful." As a responsible dog owner, Tina knew she had to do something to assist the poor trapped pooch. As a result, she called the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, and before long, Deputy Kelly Fosler had arrived on the scene to help. And when she got there, Fosler was obviously concerned by what she could see. When dogs are trapped in a car like that, they can't sweat it out. They don't have anything to cool them down, she explained. So she decided to intervene. The owner of the vehicle had left it unlocked. As a result, Fosler was able to retrieve the dog and move it into the shade. As the canine cooled down, the deputy hung around, eager to explain to its owner the dangers of leaving animals in hot cars. However, when the man in question returned to his vehicle, he seemed to have little interest in his pet's welfare. In a video filmed at the scene, he tells Fosler, "I don't care, you guys have nothing else to do other than harass people like me and my dog." As an animal lover herself and a canine officer, Fosler couldn't quite believe the man's reaction to his misdemeanor. "I was shocked and angered at the same time, and also sad," she admitted. But luckily, she had the law on her side. Colorado is one of 28 states in which it's illegal to leave dogs alone in hot vehicles. Furthermore, Colorado is among 11 states where citizens have a legal right to free distressed animals by any means. This includes breaking into a car. So after the discovery of the distressed dog in Golden, animal control officers were contacted. They gave the owner an official warning. They also advised him that if he did the same thing again, he'd be cited for cruelty to animals. According to Fosler, temperatures inside the man's car were a sticky 95 degrees. However, later that day, the weather got even warmer, hitting the high 90s. With that in mind, the temperature inside the vehicle could have easily risen to more than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Tina said the dog she'd helped rescue had been left in the car for a minimum of 20 minutes. And while that doesn't sound like a long time, even running a quick errand could be deadly for your dog. With that in mind, Fosler said it was best to leave pets at home during the summer months. If you come across a dog in a hot car, the first thing you should do is attempt to find its owner. However, if your search fails, call the authorities. Breaking into a vehicle yourself may land you in legal trouble, so it's best to leave that to the cops. So while some dogs may love riding shotgun with the wind blowing through their fur, it's best to limit their car journeys in the summer. You never know when you might need to stop. And as we've discovered, a hot vehicle is no place for man's best friend.